I really thoroughly enjoyed The Fabric of Christmas. This was released this year in 2023. It's directed by Don McBrearty and written by Sarah Mayberry, and this stars Ferelith Young as Amy and Harmon Walsh as Sullivan. And Liam is a firefighter. Amy is a quilter and a quilting teacher. She runs classes on how to make quilts. And when they meet, when Liam is inspecting the building, he realizes that she does these classes, and it just so happens that Liam's sister is getting married in 5 weeks in the run up to Christmas. And Liam's family has a tradition where they give a quilt to the bride and groom, and he doesn't know how to quilt, and his parents are unfortunately no longer around. So he asks Amy to help him make a quilt, bearing in mind he's got no experience and they have 5 weeks in which to do it. So part of the film is focusing on making the quilt, getting the fabrics. I'm not into quilting, but I found that part so fascinating. I like crafts in general. I think anybody who has a creative hobby or a creative business is doing something wonderful, because I think for mental health, it's brilliant. And this is something that really comes across as they're going through the process of making this quilt. And with Amy talking about her own quilting, we see that there's a lot of emotion in everything that they're doing in every aspect of this, and that really came across, and that's something that I thought was very easy to have an appreciation for, even if you don't care for quilting itself. And I just think they did a beautiful job of that. Of course, if you're a quilter, you might feel differently, and I'd love to know what you think. But for me, despite the fact that I don't care about quilting, I was fully immersed in that part of the narrative. Because it's in the run up to Christmas, we do have some festive activities. The decorations are incredible. Pretty much every set, I don't know for certain, there might have been some without, but pretty much every set or every part of the set is full of Christmas decorations. For some people, it might seem like a bit too much, but if, like me, you like your Christmas films to be very Christmassy, that part of it is going to appeal. Amy and Liam are also really likable characters as romantic leads. I think they work really well together. The development of the narrative is beautiful. It's not the most action packed. It's not full of drama, but there is a lot of emotion in this. I felt the emotion running right through it. Not just, sorrow at thinking of people who are no longer with us, but passion and a lot of hard work and dedication and commitment and drive and dreams, and all of this makes such a beautiful film that I found to be an absolute joy to watch. It's also not completely predictable. It is a Christmas rom-com, so most things are pretty standard and what you would expect, but there were just a few things here and there that hadn't been anything that I'd expected, and I thought that was quite nice just to throw a few things in there just to keep us on our toes, just a tiny little bit. It's a lovely film. I think it's really beautiful. It's emotional, it's heartfelt and uplifting, gorgeous to look at, just visually absolutely stunning. Really likable characters, loads of Christmas. I have no complaints. I really thoroughly enjoyed it. The Fabric of Christmas is one that I'd be very happy to recommend. And if you haven't seen it and you're looking for a Christmas film, or you like films about crafting and quilting, The Fabric of Christmas is a perfect choice. It is pretty fantastic.